I do not think that we should have a 1-hour discussion of the text tomorrow, because if we do, we will only have people get up and say Palestine should be in, climate should be in. Those are the people who will get up to speak in the networks. I think that we should have a brief introduction from the chairs, and that we should go straight to people talking about how they will fight. I also think this is important from climate change, but from many other networks. We do need the very small 1-paragraph text that we have put to be put in a longer text that will be put out tomorrow, that will go out on the internet, that will be the official decisions of the forum to support what we are doing.
The mass of people at the ESF whose only opportunity to make any decision is at the Assembly of Social Movements should not be entitled to discuss it for 4 days, or for 3 days, or for 4 hours, or even now, according to Jonathan Neal, for 1 hour. 1 hour? We know that there are differences in this movement. I was at the Anti-Imperialist Assembly this morning, where it was quite clear that the majority of the people there support the Iraqi resistance, support the Nepalese revolution, and want to express that, and are here to express that. At the same time, there has been a debate about the structures that we need in order to go forwards, about whether we can construct some form of more permanent body between the social forums which can coordinate resistance. These are contentious issues. Why should they not at least be discussed for 1 hour at the Assembly of the Social Movements? The reality is that it's only by a democratic process of debate and discussion that we can possibly go forward. Now, I'm suspicious of the motives of someone who can say we do not need a text one day, and then the next day can say, here is the text, and we should not even discuss it for 5 minutes.
The problem we have is now, because we are very late on our job, is that we have the first part of the text, but this is, in reality, it is only the first part of the text. And after we explain that the second part is a presentation by each network and campaign. It's better to explain like this. And then the debate, if possible.
We can't say we are in a hurry, and for that we take this text and we put this text tomorrow as the first text in which we all agree. Because it's not true. Wait.
Excuse me, but I mean, you are insulting people.
No. Wait.
Did I say that?
Wait. No. Don't stop. Don't stop. About this text, we discussed for 2 days about priority, and a part of discussion said we don't have to put priority in the agenda. Here, unfortunately, there is one priority. I say G8, it's an interesting, a big manifestation, but it's in 14 months. We can put this proposition in the list, but not the first place. Today we discuss in this big seminar about the war, and yesterday, and we say the priority is the war. The first thing to put inside is the war, and we have a manifestation against the war. We propose all together with a big seminary. We have to put away the question of G8, and tomorrow we decide the list. Who is in the first place, war or G8?
I think the text is extremely vague, as all our texts are, because they're trying to avoiding debate. The fact is, we do have differences on all these things. Why should we only have these differences in this room? The people who've attended the forum have heard debates in all the seminars. Why should they not hear a debate in the Assembly of the Social Movements? It is undemocratic not to actually allow people to speak and express their differences about text in the Assembly. To say that it's attempt at consensus, when there is the consensus only of shutting people up and not allowing them to speak. And I think that is a disgrace. It falls below bourgeois democracy, doesn't rise itself above it at all. We waste a lot of time at those EPAs just discussing structure and who's going to speak at various meetings. We could be actually helping to coordinate and focus the movement and bring it forward. So I think we need to discuss the preparatory assembly system in a kind of some replacement for it, which actually brings some coordination into existence, and also even a permanent coordination of people that we trust, who we say, right, when something happens in a kind of they can, with consultation, speak in the name of the European Social Forum and call for action on something.
We do need to have a proper debate on these political questions, not just at the end of the day like this, because we're not taking ourselves seriously. Comrades spend a long time organising an event for other people to debate so many issues when we have this central question of the way forward to debate ourselves and don't give ourselves any time.
We all know that in the few hours we have, and it was always like this, there is never has been and there will not be tomorrow the possibility to have a democratic discussion. Democratic discussion would say 2 days of discussion.
On the 7th of May, the only thing we have, the only activity, is the Assembly of the Movements. This is the first time the Assembly of the Movements is unofficially but officially inside the ESF.
Today we have a team of professionals, basically. So there is no problem in anybody speaking their own language in the most abstruse way possible. Please don't speak foreign languages badly, because you're going to test our nervous system. Speak your languages properly, but not merdique Français and not shit English. Please. You can speak Finnish, Dutch, Slovenian, Portuguese, Russian, Polish, Slovak, Czech, Arabic obviously, Macedonian, maybe, no, not Macedonian, definitely not Macedonian, and Turkish, of course. You can speak Turkish and it will be interpreted into every language.
We, women and men, from social movements across Europe, came to Athens after years of common experiences, fighting against war, neoliberalism, all forms of imperialism, colonialism, racism, discrimination and exploitation, against all the risks of an ecological catastrophe.
Depuis l'émergence, depuis la naissance du capitalisme jusqu'à aujourd'hui, l'Afrique a souffert de l'esclavage, du colonialisme, des guerres.
Per la fine della lurida occupazione della Palestina.
Bush and his supporters are down, but they are not out.
Δουλέψαμε με βασικούς άξονες να έχουμε ένα φόρουμ ανοιχτό στον καθένα.
This is one of them. This is a huge victory for the international movement.
Ενάντια στους αντιδραστικούς και υπέρ του λαϊκού κινήματος. Σας ευχαριστώ πολύ.
Pour dénoncer l'augmentation à l'échelle internationale des discriminations, de l'exclusion, de la répression, de la criminalisation des sans-papiers, sans toit, sans terre, des femmes, des handicapés, et pour exiger un véritable partage des richesses et bâtir de nouveaux droits tels que le droit à la liberté de circulation et de s'installer, le droit à un revenu décent universel garanti pour tous, le droit à un logement, le droit à une terre, le droit à un monde plus juste, à un environnement plus sain